So mindfulness is about attention, I think. This is me defining it, attention and awareness.
Mhm.
So one of the things that I think is a challenge for anyone trying to guide, shape, or even adjust behavior is that you have to be aware. You have to read the room, right?
Mm.
So if the kids are being loud, let's just use that as an example. And I could talk about a classroom of third graders, let's say 31 third graders, and you just walk in and it's like, whoa, loud. Or a family and a couple kids playing loud, right? If you don't show them that you feel them, that you see them, that you hear them,
Mhm.
and you try to go in quiet and you're like, I'm going to whisper until your shouting stops. You're not recognizing that you see them.
Mm.
They are going to want to feel felt and heard. And so the loud group, the ones that are really feeling like, oh, this loudness will never stop. How do I manage this? How do I help them? How do I meet them where they are? Well, you got to meet them where they are. So you come in and not matching, let's see, not matching the language because you walk into a high school class, you don't want to match their language, but you want to match their intensity
Mm.
or at least their emotional level. So you come in and you go, it's sunny outside. How about that? And you're standing and you're big and you guys can feel it. It is so sunny and bright. And you start naming things that are going on and they'll start, oh, it is sunny outside, right? But you're matching what they are experiencing. And so it's the same with even movement. If kids are moving fast, then you move fast as you encounter them. You're like, whoa, I can move faster than you. How about that? How about that? How about that? Now, move slower. Can you move like you're in water? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Let's go fast again. So you're just noticing that they need something, that they're, loud or fast. You match it for just a moment. Match and raise and match and lower is just kind of the term.
Mhm.
Because if you want to match and lower their volume, you got to meet them where they are and then take them where you want them to go. And that's
Mm.
an awareness. You got to read the room, not necessarily join the party,
Mm.
but yeah, oh my gosh, look, it's so loud in here. I used to say that in my classroom and they would all just stop and go, oh, yeah, I guess it is loud. Wow, okay. The other piece is you get the down, the kids who are stuck in down,
Mm.
the depression that's, I think, global now, right?
Yeah.
Um, so they're stuck in down, and again, I can walk into a classroom or into my kid's bedroom, down, right? And here's just an example for my 16-year-old. I walk in, and he's just, no, not getting up, not even picking up his head, and not speaking. Oh, wow. I go and I lay on his floor, not on his bed. I don't join him necessarily, but I lay on his floor.
Mm.
And in about 10, 15 seconds, I see him look over, like, what are you doing on my floor? The minute he starts speaking, I'll speak at whatever level he is. Oh, I'm just hanging out on the floor. It's really dark in here, and that ceiling has a stain. Did you notice that? And I get my kid to look up and go, that stain's been there forever. Now the rational brain is coming online because it wasn't going to respond to me coming in and yelling, "You're late." It wasn't going to respond to me standing over top, being the authority. Instead, I just laid on the floor. And now we're having a conversation. I'm like,
Mm.
"You going to shower before you go to school?" "No, I'm not." "All right." Because there's a towel down here on the floor, too. There's a lot of creepy stuff under your bed. "I'm going to get up and make my breakfast. Join me when you're ready." I've felt him. I've
Mhm.
seen him. I've heard him. I don't yell. I mean, there are times when I might yell,
Mm.
but in general, if he's quiet, I'm quiet. If
Mm.
he's low, I'm low. But I meet him there, and then I get up. And now I'm not hovering over. I simply matched, and now I'm raising. And that's emotionally, energy-wise, nervous system-wise. And so I do that with any classroom, any even group on Zoom. I work with a lot of kids on Zoom. You see the ceiling fans. Their video is on. Yay. They're in their class. But all I see is their ceiling fans. So I have them vote by putting their hand up into where I can see them. I'm like, okay, vanilla or chocolate. And they're all droopy and they're drowsy, but they're going to vote when they're, okay, chocolate.
An important choice like that, you have to weigh in.
Yes. And you go with hypotheticals, salty or sweet. And you see these little hands go up, they don't have to put their heads in yet. They're not ready for that. But then eventually I'll just say, I'm tilting my head doing TikTok. Can I see the top of your head doing that? I don't demand it. It has to be choice-based, no matter what we do and what we encourage, choice-based. But meet them where they are.
Meet them where they are.
Set high expectations of this is where we'll get to, but I'll meet you where you are. So it's match and raise and match and lower. It starts with read the room, figure out what's needed, and go from there.
Catch new episodes of the Mindful Mama podcast and other free resources, including the Mindful Mom Guide at mindfulmamamentor.com. You can listen to every back catalog episode, including interviews with Dr. Dan Siegel, Ianla Van Zant, Sharon Salzberg, and get meditations, join our private Facebook group, and more. Go to mindfulmamamentor.com now. I'll see you there.